everyone. Welcome to Chic Chats. I'm Jeanette Ipapo-Tuason.
And I'm Issa Litton. We're here to give you your best life in bullet
Bullet
points.
points. Now we're going to talk about somebody who's been stuck in paradise for the last, almost 70 days.
Wow. I wish
I
I
think
were in her shoes.
I think it's hard, it's a challenge, but let's find out what their day or their everyday life looks like. Let's welcome Isa.
Vanessa Matsunaga!
Hi.
Hi, Van! Vanessa
Thank you for having
Matsunaga-Sunga.
Sunga,
Sunga.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Baka
I'm
magalit si June.
I've actually been to
Magagalit
the
si
place where Vanessa is now stuck in, but we went there like when they were still dating. So Van, tell us what your life looks like there.
It's been very chill. We're living a very simple life, and the kids are enjoying more than anybody. I think, yeah.
Van, can I
It's been
just
very
say,
good.
I love your tan! I
I
love your
know.
color!
Isa, I think I've changed color like 4 times already, or even more. I don't know. Like I was just telling Janet that you guys gave me a reason to apply makeup today. So when I apply a little bit of my concealer and foundation, I was like, "Oh, this is too light for me."
Not your regular shade. But you're
Yeah.
gorgeous as ever, Van. Oh, look at that. Look
Thank
at your
you. Oh,
pictures.
you're so sweet. You're so
Sarap.
sweet.
It's paradise. You make it look like paradise. Wow.
Wow. So
It's
So,
really nice here.
what's
so
your day?
again,
What does the day
yeah,
look like?
what's your day like?
We are not really following a routine anymore. When we first got here, we were waking up early to enjoy, the most out of the day, like the sunlight. And now we're waking up a little bit later. Whenever the kids feel like sleeping longer, I just allow them, and I sleep a little bit longer as well. We've been swimming a lot. We've been swimming a lot and really trying to take advantage of this environment. It is so beautiful. We're learning so much, and we're really trying to teach the people here as well, like about conservation and
Oh,
trying to instill the kids around the will to, like pick up trash, and we're giving them incentives to do so. So
well,
it's been really
actually,
fun.
where are you, Van? Sorry, where are you?
We are in Anilao in
Oh,
Batangas.
Batangas. Okay,
Yes,
so not too far. So I wonder,
not too far.
first question then, to anyone, food supply. How is your food supply there? Because syempre, here in the metro, urban living
Yeah.
is, people dread going to the supermarkets or
Mm-hmm.
even the market setup because, you line up long. So what's it like
Right.
there? Fresh fish?
You know, fresh fish, definitely. Well, the barangay gave an ID, only one ID, and that was given to June. He's the only one that is allowed to leave the village to get supplies. I think once or twice a week. The schedule is either on Wednesday or Fridays. I think one of every family was given one ID to leave the village, so they have to pick someone that would do the runs for them.
Okay.
And June has been doing the runs for us. He has been going to the palenque, and what I love the most about this this experience, if I can say, if there is something good about it, it was really the fact that we learned so much with the fishermen here, with the community. They're so selfless. It's so beautiful because whenever they catch something, they share with the whole community,
Oh,
including us.
Wow.
wonderful.
Yes,
Wonderful.
they're so kind, and either they share their catch with us or they sell us their catch. So we've been supporting each other, and yeah. So June does the runs. He goes to the palenque. He already has his suppliers everywhere. That's really
Suki.
for
You have suki
vegetables,
na.
fish. Yeah, it's been, of course, our diet has changed a lot because before we were, meat eaters, steak and pork and all of that. Now we're relying a lot on fish, which is
And
very
it's
good.
fresh. Yeah, how can you complain? It's
Fresh.
freshly caught fish. It's not nakababad sa ice. It's not been in a storage in a refrigerator or a freezer. So I think that's great. Vegetables also. How are your vegetable supply? If you at
Very
least cut
good.
down on meat, at least you up your fish. That's still protein intake. And then veggies and fruits are good. I saw the picture with your kids. Do
Yes,
you miss?
yes.
Pero aminan,
We're
do you
so
miss?
grateful. We're so grateful for everything that we're being given. for all the people that put so much effort into planting all of those things and for selling, because the economy didn't stop for them. They didn't stop. They're still risking their lives, to make sure that we have everything that we need. And my kids are learning with that too. Like whenever, because before they were very, I would say, a little bit picky. Not both of them. Sorry, Bella was a little bit picky, and now she's very appreciative of everything. She's like, we cannot waste anything, mommy.
Oh,
And
wonderful. Good
as a mom,
girl.
that makes me very proud. That makes me very
Yeah.
proud.
But here's what I was getting at. The guilty pleasure, sorry. Guilty pleasure. Do you not miss what? Canned goods, chocolate,
Yeah.
baked
What's the
goods?
most
Oh,
I'm just
challenging?
we still
wondering.
get that. The palenque is very big here. Sorry, my battery is dying. Oh, wait. Yeah, the palenque is big enough here. We have canned goods. We have, of course, olive oil, like things like that for eating. To eat a salad is really luxury right now, and but we've been doing well. I mean, we also have some chicharia. We're not all
Indulge
healthy.
a
I have
little
to
bit.
say,
You're so
it's
healthy
not
now.
about we're not living a complete healthy lifestyle. We have chips and we have all of the things, everything that we can find in Palenque. We get it.
As a mom, what do you think is the what's the challenge living there?
I've been relying a lot on my creativity, so I always have to have the creative juice, to bring new things to the kids, to have them engage in new activities. So, more very often we get, like, I was teaching them how to make accessories out of the shells that we've been collecting.
Oh, that's fun.
Um, everything that we can find in nature here, like the coconuts. We were trying to create something out of the coconuts, the coconut leaves, anything that we can find. We have to find something that we can create with that.
Arts and
So
crafts.
arts and crafts, and
I know
also
that,
the ability to create a story. I've been telling them a lot
yeah.
of stories, and I have to make it up, like all the stories. And I build like a makeshift tent for them, and they want me to tell them with a flashlight and all these things. So
Oh,
it's
that's
really fun.
also fun.
But you're there also with your brother and your mom, right? So how's
Yeah.
life with everybody? I mean, of course you're just. I remember that place. It's like it's an island. You have to take a boat. But you're telling me a while ago that there's already a road. So
Yes.
what's been happening?
Yeah, my mom's, of course, when we got here, we were supposed to be here only for 4 days to celebrate my daughter's birthday, my daughter's fourth birthday, because she wanted to swim, and we were like, okay, let's just go to Anilao to give her the swimming pool, the mermaid party that she wanted. So we only packed for 4 days. My mom and my brother, they came along, and my mom's birthday is 15, a little bit more, 18 days apart from Bella's, my daughter's birthday. So we didn't expect that we were going to spend her birthday here. We were like, no, this is going to be gone. Like maybe, this ECQ will be, like maybe not that long. So we were not ready for anything, none of us. And of course, I wanted to make that birthday memorable for my mom. So we were like, how are we going to bake a cake? We don't have the means to bake a cake here. So we were like, okay, what do we have? And then I remember years ago, I saw this fruit cake. And I was like, okay, maybe I can make a fruit cake for her. And when I looked for fruits, I was like, we have one mango and we have a big watermelon. How can I make a fruit cake out of that? So I was like,
Mango
okay, we
float.
have to make it happen. Right? And then I started to carve the watermelon. I was like, okay, this is
Oh
going to
yeah,
be
you
nice.
turned it into a cake. Yes, I remember that
Yes,
post.
it was really
Yeah.
good. And even our helpers that are here also with us, they were like, hey, this is so wonderful. Like, we can do this for our kids in the province. And I was like, yeah, that's very good. So we're all
Creative
learning so
juices. I
much.
love it. Really
Yeah.
bringing out your creativity. I got a
Yeah.
question though. Okay, so far it's all up and up. Good food, healthy, fresh fish. Again, making creative out of fruits. You turn that into a cake. The great outdoors, your access to the ocean, and playing with your kids, creativity with arts and crafts. But Amina and Vanessa, you were there supposedly only for 4 days. How is
Right.
your clothing?
Yeah.
Situation.
Oh my God,
How
Issa,
many
this is a
clothes do
very
you
good
have?
question. It's so funny. I was just telling Janet before we went live that you guys gave me a reason to put my best top, the only one I have, to be here today. And I brought four t-shirts, as in like we're washing and we're putting back on. And then my t-shirts have holes already.
I'm sure they're super comfortable. That's the best part. They're so set
I
up.
know. Actually, I love it. I feel like, oh my God, I've never had t-shirts that, feel this soft. So
Yeah.
it's really good. But we didn't pack, like those that know me, they know that I'm a doomsday prepper. I will pack everything in the house. I worry about every single scenario that can possibly happen. So I will pack even nebulizer and all the medicines. And this time I was like, no, it's just so near. We can just go back anytime if something happens. And I didn't do any of that. I said, I literally just picked like few pieces of clothing for me, for the kids. And like, okay, good. And bigla na, 70 days na.
I love how resourceful you've become. Talagang, you
Yeah.
realize with life, you don't need that much. Definitely.
Right. That's exactly the realization that we had. Like, that we've been collecting so much stuff that we don't need. And that we can, live a better life, a simpler life, a more meaningful one with less stuff. So, it's been very good for us. We've been learning so much.
Okay, I saw in your post in your Instagram, you guys are like fishing. Tell us more about this because this is kind of interesting. Diba? Because you're in the
Hey,
ocean.
future work. Oo, future work to.
Oo.
That's exactly what we were telling Danielle. We're like, if nothing works for us,
Yeah.
we just go and become fishermen. But there's a problem. Most of the
The
days when
ocean
they go out
provides.
to catch fish, they come back empty-handed because the sea is pretty big. Those fish, they know how to hide. That's what we say.
Really? So it's
No,
not
it's
like,
been it's been really fun. The community around us, um they're so
Helpful.
generous. They're
Yeah.
so kind, and they've been really sharing everything. Sharing their catch with us. They've been um, even teaching us where to go, what to do. And for my brother specifically, he has this passion for fishing ever since he was young. We would go to the farm in Brazil. My father, my dad would drive us 12 hours to the farm, to my grandpa's farm, where we would stay, like for a week at a time, and we would fish. And that farm is very close to the Amazon, so we
Oh,
had
wow.
experience. Yeah, we had experience fishing big fish, and it's really nice because it brings back old memories. And Danielle's really enjoying, like, he's going fishing every day, and sometimes he brings little ones, sometimes he brings bigger ones. But it's been good in that sense.
I'm so inggit. I wish I could. My kids
Isa,
were.
just
I
come
wish my
here,
kids
guys.
were there also. Na it, to be stuck in paradise. It sounds exactly as it is written. Stuck in
in
paradise.
paradise. So,
It,
Yeah.
Vanessa, what do you think,
Yeah.
just to summarize, what do you think are the three key learnings that you realized being stuck for almost 70 days there?
That life is much simpler than it used to be. That
oh yes.
living simpler is living larger in a lot
Okay.
of
That's
ways.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very, very beautiful. I've understood not only the literal part about bayanihan, but I'm also
Okay.
experiencing it. Because from time to time I will ask June, what's this mean in Tagalog, in English, and then he would translate it for me. And I've learned the meaning of bayanihan, what it means in English, but I'm also experiencing that, and for me that's very beautiful. It's so nice to see how people sometimes they don't have much to live. They don't have much to like to share with their families and all of this, but still they share whatever
They
they have
do.
with
Exactly.
others. And that's something that I think our society needs to learn again.
I mean,
And
the city life. Maybe people in the city
the
can
city life,
embrace
yes,
this
yes, not
kind of
exactly.
living, yeah,
Right,
practice in
right, right. You
paradise.
rephrase it correctly. The city life people should really learn that again, because the provincial people, they really know how to live, and it's really good. The third one, okay, I'm learning to eat better. I'm cutting the stuff that is not really good for me, and
Have
putting
you
more.
wait. Have you ever eaten bad? You've always
I
looked great.
I
Your
have a
skin,
sweet
your
tooth,
body. Okay.
but I have a sweet tooth, and I from time to time I love my chips. I still do. I still hide to eat it so the kids don't see it that I'm eating all the time. But yeah, I
Thanks
think
for being real with us.
actually there are so many things that I'm learning that to put it only
In
I don't
three.
know, I'm getting a lot of good things out of this, because every day there is a new realization. And yeah, so but I guess you can say that like those three.
Are you
Have
looking
made
forward to
this.
coming back to Manila soon, though?
I was just
How
telling Janet that at first we were adapting here, and now I think we're gonna have to adapt back, to the
Yeah,
old
that's true.
life.
But I have no
Yeah.
doubt you're adapting towards this new normal back here in the city, back to urban city life. I love
Mhm.
how rich your experiences there have been with what you shared with me and Jeanette. It's beautiful. Again, the phrase being stuck in paradise, it is what it sounds like. It just
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it's paradise. And you're bringing that home with you.
All right. Thank you
Mm.
so much, Vanessa. It's such
Thank
a nice,
you.
it's
So
such
great
a
to see you
nice
and
point of
chatting with
view.
you.
Yeah, thank you. We hope to see you soon. And thank
Thank
you
you,
for
guys. Thank you
joining
for
us for
having
Chick
me.
Chat. Yes. Good luck.
We'll see you around Manila soon. Thank you.
Okay,
Jeanette,
guys. Yes.
before we say goodbye, so what are our three tips? Because for me, I mean, we all wish we were in Vanessa's shoes right now. Really, that's the one thing that was taken from everybody. Summertime, when this ECQ happened and all that, it was summertime. Everyone, I'm sure, had some sort of travel plans, go out of town at least, or a staycation in a hotel. So I guess the lesson from here is how can we make where we are with what we have our own paradise? Maybe let's end it there. How can we make what we have and where we are our own paradise?
So in our case, where we were supposed to do a lot of trips this year, we were supposed to be in Italy for a month and stuff like that. But what we're realizing is that if you make it fun, if it's not about the place, it's not where you are, it's really how you just be thankful for what you have, and then make sure that everybody is having fun and don't bicker. That's good. It's good enough. Just to
Actually,
anywhere
it,
you are, as long as you're with family that
you're
you
with
love,
each other.
it's okay. It's like you're in paradise also.
I'm going to add my tips then, and again in bullet points. If not necessarily the company that Jeanette mentioned, make do with what you have. It's
Yes.
mango season, so make your
Yes.
mango shakes. Make your pina coladas. Or
Yes.
diba, make that in your own home. So make it feel like your own vacation, even if you can't really step out of your door or hang out outside. But either way, we are relatively more mobile now. Still limited mobility, pero better than before. So get the ingredients, set up your own picnic, maybe at home. Be creative, like what Vanessa said. She's being
Yes.
creative with everything that's happening there. Her watermelon cake for her
Yes.
mom. Be creative, and you will feel like you are in paradise. So thank you. That was a
So,
great
yes.
episode.
So we want to give away a little chick-driven prize. So if you want to win, just please say, where is Vanessa Matsunaga stuck
Oh
in?
yeah,
You
we
have
said
to say
where.
which area specifically. So put it on the comments. And once again, thank you for joining Chick Chats. We hope you learned something. I'm Jeanette Ipapo-Tuason.
And I'm Issa Litton. Again, we hope we gave you your hashtag, your best life
Yes,
in bullet
and
points. This has been Chick Chats.